But during the course of those 4 years, I took a class called Methodical Bible Study. And up until that point, I was using daily bread. I'm a pretty new believer, and I loved it. You would read the verse, the little meditation, you pray, and you'd be good to go. And it was changing. It was changing how I thought about things, so I was growing. I loved it. But by the end of methodical Bible study, I hated Bible study. I did not like it. And all of a sudden, I found myself in no man's land because I told myself, you can't go back to daily bread when you know how to do all this. But I hated all this. And so I just, floundered. And so I made the brilliant decision to do nothing. And so for 2 years, I floundered. And then I delivered our first child. And I remember thinking to myself, I don't want to be the kind of mother that never cracks the Bible for herself, and just shows up to church on Sunday. And so I remember having the Bible in my lap, and I didn't know what I was looking for, and I was just sort of turning pages, and all of a sudden, First Timothy caught my, what am I doing? 1 Peter 2:2. 1 Peter 2:2, and it said, like newborn babies, desire the sincere milk of the word that you can grow up in your salvation. And that really caught my attention because I thought he's saying I could be like a newborn baby that desires milk. And I thought about it and I thought, God gives babies a desire for milk because they're going to need it, to grow physically. And if you have a baby without an appetite, you get on it because they need to drink milk to grow. And so he was saying, be like that newborn baby and desire the sincere milk of the word so you can grow up in your salvation. And so I thought, I remember when I first accepted the Lord, I had a desire. I wanted to be with the Lord. I wanted to read his word. And then I took methodical Bible study, and it just got squished. Now, the Bible calls it your first love. It never dies, but it can get squished down. And I